Well, they are stunned, charmed, slept, killed. What's up, guys? I'm mainline, and welcome back to part 18 of the 1,000-Hour Final Fantasy Challenge, where we get 100% on every mainline Final Fantasy game in order. We're about 26 hours in so far, and we're making our way through Final Fantasy 2, so if you like this video and you want more, you can find the rest of the challenge in the playlist on my channel. But without further ado, let's get into it. So as you can see, we have made our way to Palmacia. I thought I was going to say it on the map here, but it does not. But we're in Palmacia. And we just dropped through the roof with the airship, and now we started on the 7th floor. I think we have to make our way down. So, make our way through here. First off, we just have one door that we can get to. But one of our members, Maria, her brother, is the new Dark Knight and attacking from this place, and we have to go find him and then see what happens then. So, should be a pretty interesting dungeon. We are closing in on the end of this game, which is pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to moving to Final Fantasy 3. Ooh, trapdoor there. Okay, this could get interesting if there are trapdoors everywhere. So right there you can see down below us there's one chest and a door in that area, and we can also go all the way around the right and down and then to the left of the room to get to that chest. And there are also 2 sets of stairs on the way. So lots of ways to go. So let's first off get this closest stuff, because typically the closest stuff is optional, and then we'll go to the farthest path last, because that should be the main path, and we got to get everything for the 100%. Sheesh! Oh my goodness. Okay, well, she just completely destroyed herself from a confusion. Okay, well, off to a strong start. So, let's see, we don't have life with anyone else, so we'll have to use some Phoenix down, which is not a big deal. I have plenty of them. But now we can use Maria's cure to heal her up. It is level 10, so it is quite good. In this chest we have Diamond Cuirass. See who can use the Diamond Cuirass the most effectively. It is good for Firion, not that great for Maria, not that great for Guy, and better for Ricard. I'm tempted to put it on Ricard, but he doesn't use magic, so the magic interference doesn't matter, and I'm pretty sure we're going to lose him at the end of this dungeon, so let's go ahead and just give it to Firion and go from there.
Filthy.
Anyone who's new to this challenge, we are going through every mainline Final Fantasy game in order, getting 100% on each one. 18 episodes in already, which is pretty crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but an episode a week for 18 weeks. Very fun. Really should have used fire on this guy. I was busy talking and not paying attention. But yeah, like I said, I am very much looking forward to getting to the next Final Fantasy game and working our way through the series. Not that I am not enjoying this one, but I am looking forward to playing another one. Empty room here. So now let's make our way around to that chest first. You know what? Actually, while we're right by these steps, let's check up them and see. Good thing we did, so we don't have to backtrack, because it is just this one little pathway leading to a chest. Ooh, okay. Stone Golem. Do not know what they're weak to. So let's take out the vampires. Berserk guy wants to have him attack the other golem and then keep fighting like that and see how it goes. Pretty tough, even with a level 4 berserk. Still took not near as much damage as he should have. That sucks. Good thing it didn't hit Guy. Stopped everyone but our strongest character. Okay, see if we can make it to this chest. We did. Okay, so we have an hourglass. I'm pretty sure that is a pretty much useless item. It stops alterations in the flow of time, has the same effect as stop. Interesting. Okay. Well, good thing we found it, even if it's not that useful, because we have to get everything. And now let's make our way back to that chest on the previous floor. Okay, we made it back to the chest, and it has garlic in it, of all things. Okay, so now we just have the one set of stairs left to go up on this floor, so that must be the main path. And we'll see what is in store on the next floor. I thought that we would be going down. It's so weird. I saw when we dropped in the castle, I thought we were on floor... Oh, we were on floor 7. Then we drop to the floor all the way down to floor 1, I guess. That is interesting.
Indeed. Interesting.
Yes.
So as you can see here, we have the one chest bottom right to get, and then we have to go up to another chest, top right, and then make our way all the way around the room to those stairs there. So let's make our way in order to the chests and see what's in them. Ether in that chest. And the second chest has a buckler. Is the buckler any good? I kind of doubt it. It is crap. Okay. Not horrendous, I guess, compared to what we have. Just a little bit worse, but given that we're finding it now, it's not very good. Once I'm done with the playthrough of this game, I am looking forward to doing a review on it, because it's definitely a very interesting game, and I'm thinking about comparing it to the first game as well as comparing it to its original version in the review. So any thoughts on that, let me know, you guys, because I have not played the original version. So to anyone who has and knows how different it is, it would be nice to have some tips. And Ricard needs healed again. Getting some serious work in for Maria's cure, getting it leveled up. Okay, back to, or not back to, but down to the stairs now. Okay, let's see. I guess, I'm assuming we're going to have to go up 7 floors since we came down the 7. But in this room, you can see there's a chest bottom left and stairs bottom right. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way up and around for both. So I will make my way to that chest, not make you guys watch walking all the way around, but we'll see what's in the chest and then we'll go to the stairs. All right, the chest has monsters. What kind of monsters? Imperial Shadow. Oh, that is awesome. So he looks just like the Emperor. I'm assuming he's going to behave just like the Emperor as well. So we're going to go ahead and berserk up Guy and see if we can drop him in one hit again, because that's what we did last time to the Emperor, if you saw that video. If not, it is the episode directly previous to this one in the series. And... oh, okay, alright. Oh, okay, I'm cursed. I'm cursed, and this guy did not drop as fast as the Emperor. That is actually really cool. I wonder why they chose to do that, to make this random enemy stronger than the... or not random, but the guy in the chest stronger than the main storyline boss. That being said, he's not that much tougher, but that was a fun fight. That was cool. And Maria's Berserk leveled up, so gonna get even stronger. And we have a Thunder Spear. Let's give that to Ricard right away. I'm assuming it's gonna be better anyway. Thunder Spear is way better, and you can cast Thunderbolt. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we will heal up and then go over to the stairs on the other side of the room. Okay, made it to the stairs up to floor 4. And now we have 2 chests pretty darn close to us, which is nice, and then we go up, and there are stairs at the top as well as a door down at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to hit the chest first and then go to the door. Even though the door is farther, I'm going to assume that it's just an optional room. It's probably empty too, given that there's so many empty rooms in this game. I would assume that it had chests in it, but as you might have seen in the last video... ooh, nice, that spear is awesome. As you might have seen in the last video, they'll make you walk pretty far for nothing in this game sometimes. So, first chest has Saint's Spirit. I believe we've gotten that before. I don't remember what it does. Saint's Spirit maximizes spirit. Okay. So, not much there. And let's see what's in the other chest. More cockatrices. I hate cockatrices.
We know.
Anytime I find cockatrices, it makes me think of Ogre Battle 64, because that was the first game that I played that I really interacted with cockatrices very much, and turning to stone and all of that. Very good game. Let me know in the comments if you guys have played Ogre Battle 64. Very underrated game. For one, I can't believe they fit that much content into one game on the N64. And then for 2, it's just a fantastic game. The battle system is unique. Great game. But anyway, in this chest we have a sleep grass, not much. And now let's make our way down to the door. All right, so in the door we have, ooh, some chests. All right, not an empty room for once. Wizard staff, useless. Mage's staff, useless. Healing staff, useless. Okay, well, we don't use staves, so no good for us. And I'm pretty sure we already had all 3 of those. But with that, this floor is done. So now we'll make our way up to those stairs, and we're moving through here pretty quickly. Okay, made it to the stairs, and now floor 5 has another set of stairs right next to us. And then a long path around the room to the other set of stairs. So let's assume that this closer one is the optional path. Probably have a couple of chests or something. And then after we check that out, we'll go to the other one all the way around that long path. We are getting quite powerful. It feels nice to get all of these good weapons for everybody and be able to breeze through things so quickly. So now in this door... Ooh, okay. Okay, so that other path you can see over to the left, you come up those stairs right there, and then you go down to another set. Also, this path, you have a chest down below us, and then stairs up to the right that we can also go up. So I'm still going to assume that this is the optional path, given that it was so close to us. But we might have to do some backtracking if it's not. So this chest contains monsters. Okay. Ooh, coral. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that, but some cats. We got some cats and a Lamia Queen that we have fought before. Let's, you know what? Let's just physical attack and auto battle this fight and see what happens. I bet we'll take him out pretty quickly. That animation for Ricard's spear, for the lightning spear, is so cool. That's not good. That's really not good. She killed him before her second attack even came out. Let's hope she gets unconfused quickly. What? Whoa. Okay. Well, they are stunned, charmed, slept, killed. What? What is happening? Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. All right, well. With that, we're going to go back and we're going to be a little more prepared this time. So I guess when they do that stun attack and then hit us, it insta-kills because we had way more health than they were actually dealing. So, yeah, we're not going to underestimate them this time. That is a cool fight. So they've just got these chest fights in here that are crazy good. Like, got crazy strong enemies in them. Probably should have healed first. Such an idiot.
We know.
Okay. Let's see. So we'll start out by attacking with Firion. We need to kill the Lamia Queen. And actually, I think we're going to just attack the Lamia Queen with everybody except Ricard, and he's going to use a high potion and heal himself since we didn't do that before the beginning of the fight. And hopefully we'll take her out quickly this time before we get charmed. Alright, that was super easy. Now, I don't remember if it was her or these cats that were insta-killing us. Okay. It's not a status ailment that causes the insta-kill. It's just they always have a chance to insta-kill. That is crazy. Okay, well, in that case, we will Phoenix down on Ricard to get him up. That way they have an extra target. That way they're not insta-killing our more powerful damage output characters. Because now if they hit Ricard, it's not that big a deal. They'll just kill him again, and that'll keep one of our stronger characters from dying. Or they'll just not do that. Okay. Well, I was not expecting this. Okay. Shouldn't be too big a deal now, because they can't take us all out in this one turn, but we will Phoenix down on Guy, attack with Firion and Maria, and then we just got to outlast this one more coral. This is a brutal enemy. I did not expect this at all. And, ooh, alright. So they either do no damage or insta-kill, looks like. That is cool. Alright, well. Once again, we found an enemy or a fight that wasn't a boss that was harder than the bosses themselves. That seems to be a theme here. The bosses aren't really that hard, but then some of the other fights are. A Sunblade. Ooh, that sounds quite good. A sword touched by the sun's grace that is effective against the undead, and it just has base attack higher than the one that I'm using. So we will be using that for sure. And we got lots of healing to do.
Heal, heal, heal!
Alright. And her cure, Maria's cure, is also almost level 11 already. That is awesome. Need to do a ether or two on her. Kind of crazy in this game. I started out not buying ethers because they were expensive. And now I've got 500,000 gold, almost 600,000 gold, and 76 ethers along with a bunch of other stuff. And it's like money is no option anymore. It's crazy how these games scale sometimes. So now up these stairs we have... okay, so it's a big dead-end path with lots of little pathways jutting off of it that are irrelevant because they have nothing, and then one door. So we got to see what's in that door, and this was the optional path, thankfully. So once we check that door, we'll go back down and see what was the other way. What do you guys think is in the door? You think it's going to be an empty room? That would be kind of crazy if it is, but I half expect it to be because there's been a lot of those. Also, while we're playing here, I just want to let you guys know again that I really appreciate all of your support and all the comments too. It's really fun talking to you guys about these games. And growth is slow sometimes beginning on a YouTube channel, as I'm finding out, but I feel like it's been quality growth, and I very much appreciate everyone who's subbed and all of the people who keep interacting with the videos. Not just to help the channel grow, but also just because it's fun. It's fun talking to you guys. So, can we make it to the door? We did. Okay. We've got, ooh, some more chests. And another alright, gotta be careful. Some more corals. We will take them out first thing before anything else. With only 2 of them, it shouldn't be any big deal. And the captains are kind of wusses at this point in the game. But we know that we have to watch out for those corals now. Yeah, now that they're dead, we can just take everyone else out. Lickety-split. Alright, so in this chest we have an elixir. That's a good find. Another elixir, and the 3rd elixir. That is awesome. So that's 150 gil worth of elixirs right there. And with that, we will make our way down one floor and then to the other path, which is the main path. Alright, we are at the other path and all healed up. So now we make our way all the way down and to one set of stairs. There's lots of long, empty hallways, so I won't make you guys watch that. I'll meet you at the next set of stairs. Okay, made it to the stairs. So now, floor 7. This theoretically should be... No, it is not the top floor because there's stairs right here. But that's the only thing we can get to from here, unless there is a secret path that I'm not seeing. Let me look again one more time just to be sure. No, we already checked out those other ones. I remember that. So it is just these stairs right here. I'm curious if this is the last room. It looks like it is. There are 2 chests top left that we need to get before interacting with the main part of the room. You can see the Dark Knight sitting on the throne up there in the corner. So that is our main objective, but let's go check out those chests first, and then we'll finish out this dungeon. All right, so these 2 chests have Hellfire. Ooh. And a wind flute. So we found a wind flute before. I don't think we found a hellfire. A stone that deals fire damage has the same effect as fire, so it sounds a lot cooler than it actually is. So now we will make our way over to the Dark Knight Leon. Alright, I've been waiting to get Leon and see how good he is because most of the optional 4th characters aren't very good. Like, Ricard looks cool, especially with the Thunder Spear and everything, but as far as like battle prowess, he's not very good. Better than most, but I am curious to see how good Leon is, as we had him at the beginning of the game, and now we're about to get him again. I should be able to find out right here. Are we healed up? We need to heal. Thank goodness I looked first.
There's time for everything.
Let's actually level Furion's Cure a little bit. There we go. Cure level 7. And let's see. Yeah, we need a little bit more. Good enough. Okay, let's see what happens now. I expected you'd come, Furion. Do you really think you can kill me? Oh, it just rushes us. Stop, both of you! Why do you insist on fighting, Leon? Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power! Sheer power! The Imperial throne is mine! The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? Oh boy. I think Leon's about to get betrayed, if I had to guess. Oh. Emperor. Delusions of grandeur do not become you, Leon. Though I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd, it ends now. This world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. Plot twist, Emperor's not dead. Kind of saw it coming. You're alive? What are you? Not that it matters. The Empire is mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. Wrong words, Leon. The Empire? Ha! I've no need for such trifles now. All the world shall fall by my hands, and the power I gained in hell. And your blood will be the first to spill. Alright, so he's the Demon Emperor now, I guess. And it's not looking too good for us. Call the Wyvern. You can use it to escape. Ricard, what are you doing? I was wondering how Ricard was going to die, because he had to die to fill a spot for Leon, to open a spot for Leon in the party. You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, last of the Dragoons. Pathetic insect. And he probably just whoosh, out of the way. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the Dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard! Alright. There was no reason for him to just go kill himself like that, but I guess we made it out. And Palamacia is now a dark tower, looks like. I wonder if we just fly back with the Wyvern. That would be kind of funny. What now? Also, what is everyone going to think of Leon coming here after trying to kill us? Furion, what happened? You're the Dark Knight. Guards! You'd best start explaining. I would get the guards first. The Emperor has risen from hell. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minwu, Sid, Ricard, all dead. That is a good point, and those were all my favorites of the optional characters so far. Other than Sid, we didn't get to play as him, but he's Sid. I don't know how much more I can take. As long as the Emperor lives, more will die. Leon? Princess? Whoa! I was not hitting anything and just started skipping through. The Dark Knight, a rebel? I leave the decision to you. Leon, let's fight the Emperor together, please. Maria, Furion. Alright. He just keeps saying their names. Alright, Leon, join the party now. We have the original 4 back together finally, so I am curious what he uses to fight with. And where we're going. It just made us leave. So first, before we do anything, let's check out and see what Leon uses. A sword and an axe. That is pretty cool. Okay, so we have presumably the... Okay, no. Okay, I was going to say we had the best sword and axe, but we do not. So let's replace those. Actually, the poison axe is really good, so we'll leave that. And looks like he's pretty much got the best... Oh, okay. Almost the best. Now he has the best armor that he can get too. So we are ready to go, I think. So let's see if we can interact with Hilda and figure out what to do next. I assume we just go back to Palamacia and do it again, but I'm not sure. Once the monsters of hell poured forth into the world, which is hilarious that I was talking about Ogre Battle 64 earlier, and now this story is reflecting that so much. If you've played, you know what I'm talking about, but that's a funny coincidence. They entered using a path known as the Jade Passage, so let's learn the term Jade Passage and ask her about it. I've heard there is a place in Mysidia known by that name, the Jade Passage in Mysidia. Huh, I do not remember that, and we've been to Mysidia. The Emperor sold his soul to the devil. See what she knows about the Jade Passage. There's a narrow strait to the east of Mysidia. That whole area is the Jade Sea. Okay, so the Jade Sea is east of Mysidia. I'm assuming the Jade Passage is on the water. The castle that appeared at the time of the Emperor's resurrection. It can only be Pandemonium, the fortress of the Lord of Hell. But what about the Jade Passage? The myths and fairy tales of Keshwan speak of a small lake in Mysidia. It is said that those who enter the lake are taken to hell. Okay, so I guess we gotta go to hell, Doom style. But first, before we do that, let's stock up on whatever we can in town, potions, items, all that kind of stuff. And then we will make our way toward Mysidia and figure out exactly how we enter this Jade Passage. Oh. I'm assuming it's going to show us something opening up. That is funny that it scrolls all the way there, which is good. Especially back in the day, if you didn't know much about this game, you'd be able to find it. And there's a puddle in the ground. I guess that's the passage to hell. Alright, We're gonna stock up and then we'll fly to the puddle. Okay, we have made our way to the puddle, which is the Jade Passage. And we get a fight. Oh, Mantis King. Have we found a Mantis King before? I'm not sure that we have, and that might have been one that we're missing in the bestiary. So what a freaking lucky find if that's it. Also, Leon is actually not bad in battle. Not near as strong as the rest of them, but I'll take it. Right on. Got some cat claws. What the heck is a cat claw dagger? It is better than the Ripper, which is freaking amazing, as it is a 3-bladed weapon fashioned into a glove that is effective against spellcasters. Well, the Ripper does give us 2 hits, which is nice to have, but the cat claws are even more powerful, so that's kind of crazy. Also, the Mantis King was one that we needed for the bestiary, because we've only defeated one, as you can see there. That is awesome. Okay, well, making progress on accident even. There are only a handful of enemies left to get out of the bestiary. Okay, so I just looked at a guide, and number 74 here is the only one that we're missing left. We're missing 5, and it's the only one that we're missing that is not either in the Jade Passage or Pandemonium. So let's go ahead and find number 74, which is a sandworm. And if you'll remember from, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 episodes now, we tried to find it before and it wasn't available yet. So now it is. So we don't forget, and in case we can't get out of the Jade Passage in Pandemonium, because I'm not sure how it works, let's go and kill a sandworm and then we will go to the Jade Passage. Sandworm, if you remember, is in the desert outside the Colosseum, but it was not available at the time that we looked earlier. I believe it was before the cyclone appeared, which I don't understand why that makes a difference. But apparently it does, so now we have to find a first encounter. That is awesome. Okay, sweet. All right, well, with this fight... Ooh, holy crap, those cat claws are powerful. Hopefully we can find more of them. But with that said, after this fight here, we will have only 4 more enemies for the bestiary, and they are all in the 2 dungeons that we have left to do. So that is exciting. I am curious if we're going to be able to get the whole rest of this game in this episode and maybe one more. I'm not sure how long the Jade Passage is. I don't know if we have time today to get it done, but let's see how this goes here. Jumped in the puddle and it's a portal to hell. Ooh, alright. Alright, we got a little bit of artwork here. That is awesome. Dude, that's freaking sweet. Okay. So Jade Passage here. I'm not sure how long this dungeon is. So I think we're going to end it here for today. And then in the next episode, we will go through the Jade Dungeon as well as finish Pandemonium. And with that, I think we'll be done with the game. I'll have to check and make sure I didn't miss anything, but I think that's it. So thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you'll watch the next to find the conclusion, or, well, I shouldn't say for sure it's the conclusion. It might be the conclusion, might have 2 more episodes, but we're almost done with Final Fantasy II, so that's exciting. But if you like this video, you can find the rest of the challenge in the playlist on my channel, as well as a bunch of other content. I've got Elder Scrolls content, collecting stuff. You guys will see what's there if you check out the channel. And if you like what you see, consider subscribing for more. So once again, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I hopefully will see you guys in the next episode.